Good morning. Joy Capozzi here with Bible Thought for today, April 12th, from John 21, verses 9 to 12. As soon as they were come to land, they saw a fire of coals there, and fish laid thereon, and bread. Jesus said to them, "Bring the fish which you have caught." Simon Peter went up and drew the net to the land, full of great fishes, 153. And for all there were so many, yet was not the net broken. Jesus said to them, "Come and dine." And none of the disciples dared ask him, "Who are you?" knowing that it was the Lord. Peter was struggling after the resurrection of Jesus. He had denied that he knew Jesus 3 times while Jesus was on trial, and Jesus heard his oaths the third time. Peter had left the scene and gone and wept bitterly, it tells us. Now Jesus was alive, and Peter was restless, and the future seemed uncertain. So he resorted to the familiar. He decided to go fishing and took some of his buddies with him. They fished all night and caught nothing. But in the morning, Jesus found them and told them to cast their net on the other side of the boat, and wham, the net was full of fish. The disciples had experienced this before and figured it was Jesus on the shoreline. Peter jumped in the water to go to Jesus. He needed to connect with him and make things right. But Jesus already had breakfast cooking and invited the disciples to join him. Come and dine. It wasn't until after breakfast that Jesus and Peter had the conversation. "Peter, son of Jonas, lovest thou me more than these fish?" Peter responded, "Yes, Lord, you know I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." A second time, Jesus asked Peter, "Peter, son of Jonas, lovest thou me?" And he replied in the affirmative, and Jesus said, "Feed my sheep." And a third time, Jesus prodded him, "Simon, son of Jonas, lovest thou me?" Now it says this time Peter was grieved, and he says, "You know all things, Lord. You know I love you." Jesus replied, "Feed my sheep." Peter's relationship with the Lord was restored, and on the day of Pentecost it was Peter who boldly stood up and preached to the crowds, and 3,000 believed in Jesus and were baptized. Jesus did not throw Peter to the curb because of his human frailty and cowardice. He purposefully and lovingly drew him back into fellowship. May we learn much from the way Jesus brought restoration to Peter. Have a wonderful day and spread the word.